Hey guys, it's Wreck This Journal Wednesday. So one of the first pages that I made on my Wreck This Journal this past week was the Press Leaves and Other Found Things Here page. And I was holding this page off for spring, and now that it's spring and the flowers are starting to bloom and pretty flowers are starting to come out, I figured this will be the perfect time to start in on this page. It isn't completely finished. I think that this is going to be one of the progress pages that takes a little while to complete. But I did get a few little flowers to put in here, and I really like the way that it looks so far. I'm just going to put it all flowers, all kinds of different flowers if I can find that many. Maybe a few leaves here and there, but mostly flowers. I just painted the entire page yellow, and then I added a few little flowers to it. This is an Easter lily, I think that's what they're called. It was like a really pretty bright yellow, like almost as yellow as this page whenever I first put it in here. And it's starting to die out. Like after I left it in here for a little bit, it's starting to die out now, which I think that's what's supposed to happen. So I'm not too worried about it, but these are just dandelions that weren't even fully grown out yet, and I went ahead and picked them and put them in my Wreck This Journal because we didn't have that many around here the day that I started working on this, and these were the only two that I seen, so I went ahead and picked them up. I'm actually allergic to dandelions, but I wanted to put some in here anyways because I just like the way that they look. I think they're cute. Then these just little pretty purple flowers. These are also just some different types of flowers. I thought it would be cute to just outline a little quote that I put in here with these and kind of make like a little flower crown, which was what I did. And the quote that I put in here was, "A rose can never be a sunflower, and a sunflower can never be a rose. All flowers are beautiful in their own way. That's like women too." I love that quote. I think that it's absolutely adorable, and it's so true. Everybody's different, but they're all beautiful in their own little way. That quote really helps me on like my really bad days when I'm comparing myself to somebody else. I just think about this quote and it makes me feel better, so I had to put that in my Wreck This Journal. I like it so far, but I'm hoping to have this entire page covered in flowers and pretty leaves and different things like that. But this is what it looks like so far. So the next page that I did was the Do Some Rubbings with a Pencil page. I wasn't really thinking whenever I did this page, and I ended up doing it all with a crayon, and then I realized that it said pencil, and I was like, oh shit. I just marked out pencil and put crayons because I didn't figure it would be that big of a deal. I started this page off when I was Skyping with Tiffany, and I couldn't get it right with a pencil, so I think that was the main reason why I wanted to try it with a crayon. Just use like little different knickknacks and keychains, and this is what this side looks like. You can barely see it because the other side of the page is the Scribble Wildly, Violently with Reckless Abandon, and I used a bunch of markers and it kind of leaked through to the other side. So I'm sorry that you can't really see it. This is a diary key. These are Billy Bob's coin tokens. It's like Chuck E. Cheese's. This is a little Hello Kitty that fell off a bracelet that I had. This is also Hello Kitty. It came off like a little ornament thing. This is a Monster energy drink tab. This is a little dolphin like keychain holder thing. And this is like a seashell marble. And then this is a leaf. I actually think the leaf looks the coolest because you can see all the little lines and stuff in it. This is a panda keychain that I have. And then this was supposed to be a Candyland piece. Certain parts of this page didn't turn out looking right like I had hoped, but it's all good because it's a huge part of the page that did work, so that's all that matters. And then this was a ruler. And as you can see, I just marked out pencil and put crayons because. And then this was just a flower magnet, and then on this side, this was a comb. This was Daryl's crossbow, Daryl Dixon's crossbow from The Walking Dead. It came off a keychain that I have. I thought it would be really cool to put that in here since I'm a huge Walking Dead fan. This was a safety pin. You can barely see it, but that was a safety pin. This was the end of my house key. This was a bobby pin. I thought the bobby pin showed up really good. This was also a keychain. This is actually my best friend's keychain that she sent down to me, our little BFF keychains. It's an owl. This was supposed to be a fork. This was another one that didn't turn out so hot. This was supposed to be a guitar pick Jonas Brothers keychain, and it didn't really turn out looking like a guitar pick, but it's all good. This was another leaf. This was supposed to be a button. This was supposed to be a heart. This was the end of some sort of knick-knack that my mom had. I thought it would be cool. This was a cat magnet. Again, this one didn't turn out looking so hot. And then this was the end of a fork. This was some weird alien magnet thing that my mom had on our refrigerator. So yeah, this is what this page looks like. And I just labeled what everything was or what it was supposed to be. And I'm actually kind of happy with it. I think that looks pretty neat and cool. I tried my best to just use like different colored crayons so it all looked like rainbow. And so this was my little hot guy page where I decided to cut out pictures of guys that I thought were hot and glue/tape them in here. I just added like 3 more guys to this page. I don't have very much more to go, and then this page will be finished. Yeah, I made a little bit of progress on it. This is Ryan Reynolds. I don't know why, but I've always had a crush on him. I've always thought that he was gorgeous. This is Nick Carter from the Backstreet Boys, because you know I love my Backstreet Boys. And his arms. And then I just added Channing Tatum's head. I would have added his body too, but I didn't have enough room, so I just put his head. Yeah, that was the progress that I made on this page, and I'm really happy with the way that it's coming along. This was the write or draw with your left hand page. You know what? I haven't put a dinosaur in here yet, so I thought it would be really cute to put a dinosaur on this page. Draw it first with my right hand, and then draw it with my left hand on the other side. So that's what I did, and I made him unique, and I gave him a cute little mustache, and that he's just adorable, and this is the right-handed side. I am right-handed, so this side was easy for me. This is my cute little dinosaur monster thing with his cute little mustache. And then I added a little heart, and then I labeled that this side was with my right hand. And then I put Rawr, because he's a dinosaur. And then I just wrote my name. And then this was my left-handed side. And I'm really proud of how this looks. I don't even think that this looks that bad to be done with my left hand. Like, even though I'm right-handed, I think that this turned out pretty well. I actually think that his mustache looks a lot better than his mustache. And I just did the same thing on this side. Tried to copy it, but you can see that it was with my left hand because it's really shaky and really sloppy. But it's all good. And then I just colored the background purple and the letters pink and just made it cute and adorable. This was the glue in a page from a magazine, circle words you like page. I kind of went against the rules a little bit with this page because you were supposed to cut out like columns of words from a magazine and then circle the words that you liked out of the columns. But I didn't like that because I couldn't find many words that I liked in the columns of the magazines that I had. But I did see a lot of things in there that related to my life and things that I liked, and I was like, well, I'm just going to cut those out and glue them onto this page, and it's sort of the same thing. On this side, as you can see, I'm not going to go through like each and every single little one, but I just put a bunch of different things that I liked onto this page. Stuff that I felt related to my life. Like, here's a cat, food, Netflix, French fries. And then this side's like even better. I love this side. Because I've got a cat, I've got Instagram, I've got The Walking Dead and a walker, Milky Way, there's a Barbie, there's a ghost, it says spooky, Walmart. I don't know, it's just a bunch of different things that I feel relate to my life and just a bunch of different things that I like. So I think I just need a little bit more clippings to add in here, and then this will be finished. I think my favorite things off of this page would have to be the Instagram and the Walking Dead and the little ghost and of course the cats. So this was the roll the journal down a large hill page. I happen to be in luck with this page because in my backyard I have a huge hill. So I didn't have to go too far. I just filmed me doing that, so you guys will be seeing that in a video sometime soon. I'm gonna try not to delete it like I accidentally did last time. But I wanted to make this page sort of resemble like the galaxy pictures that you see on Tumblr. And my original plan was to make like the galaxy and then put like a person on the hill on a blanket, like stargazing, like looking up at the stars. But I'm not a very good like person drawer. Like most of my people come out looking like poop. Look like the ones on Tumblr do. Like it doesn't look super fancy and like pretty with all these different colors. But it looks like stars and the night sky. So this is my little galaxy page that I did. But I just painted it all black and then added some yellow in there and then just made the stars little white dots. And then on the hill I put To Infinity and Beyond because that is from Toy Story, and Toy Story was always one of my favorite movies when I was growing up, and so I had to put that in here. I was actually thinking that I used this on the wrong page because there's the climb up high and then drop the journal page, and I feel like that would have maybe been like a better page for this, but since I had already went ahead and did it, like I couldn't take it back, so I just left it. I'll think of something different for that page. I like it. Okay, so the last page that I did on my Wreck This Journal this past week was the Sell This Page page. And I didn't actually sell it, mostly because I had already drew something on it from last week, and I thought that it turned out pretty good. And I don't want to just sell something that I worked really hard on. Like, I'm not going to do that. I'm sorry. I ended up just decorating the page, and I'm not going to sell it. I'm just going to leave it in here. I got this idea from SpongeBob. If you are a fan of SpongeBob, then you know that Mr. Krabs is a money lover. He loves money. I don't know why, just out of nowhere, Mr. Krabs came to my mind, and I was like, oh my god, I'm going to do Mr. Krabs on this page, because this is the Sell This Page. And I made this side a giant dollar bill, and I made it like a SpongeBob dollar bill with the seashell in the middle. Don't you wish this was real? Like, I was sitting there thinking that whenever I decorated this side, I was like, I don't know, if it was just like real money, and it was a lot of money, like this would be perfect. Like, oh my god, I wish it was real. Then on this side, I tried copying it from a picture that I found on Google. It doesn't look exactly like the picture. I made a little bit of changes to it, but I just put Mr. Krabs, and then I colored the letters on the Sell This page, and put a big bag of money in Mr. Krabs' hands. Got a dollar bill sign on it. Then I just put like little dollar bills and coins just flying out of the bag, or the entire page green. I don't know why, but I had to. Like, every time I see a dollar or I hear the word dollar, I think of Honey Boo Boo. So I had to put, a dollar makes me holla, Honey Boo Boo child. I'm sorry, I had to put that in here. I know a lot of people can't stand that TV show, but I loved it. I was a fan of it. I don't know. But I just put that on here because I felt like it was perfect. Now I have like most of the characters from SpongeBob somehow incorporated into my Wreck This Journal. Yeah, that was all the progress that I made on my Wreck This Journal this past week, and I will see you guys next time, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Also, I want to say that I probably don't have that much longer to go with this thing because I only have like a few pages left. I think it was like 30 some pages is all I have left. So it's getting there and it's going to be complete, but I'm going to like miss making these videos because this gives me something to do. Bye.